Hey Capricorn, how are you? Capricorn, thanks so much for watching. This is going to be your love and romance reading for the first half of November of 2018. So this is roughly going to cover the 1st through the 15th. However, the energies could happen sometime before then, or it could be happening now. Or it could have been happening before then, or maybe after then. Who knows? But that's what we're going to figure out today for you, Capricorn. This is going to be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Oh, thanks so much, you guys, for your likes and your subscribes and your comments. I really appreciate it. If you're new here, welcome. All right, let's get one more shuffle here, and then we'll take a look at y'all's energies. Oh, we got some flyers. Five of Wands in reverse, Nine of Coins in reverse, King of Swords in reverse. Dang, Capricorn. I'm not really working in reversals right now, so sorry if you're here for reversals. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If it doesn't resonate for you, please watch your Moon and your Rising signs. All right, Capricorn, there. Okay. Oh, and then I guess we can take the card under the deck. Let's see. We'll look at that last. Or we'll see. So anyways, okay. So for the relationship, we got the Judgment card followed by the Knight of Wands. Okay. Okay, so with the I don't know if you guys can see, it's kind of light. But the Judgment card and the Knight of Wands. Okay, so you guys, basically, I feel like for a lot of you in this relationship, there's this energy overall of you or them, or maybe even both of you together, like just kind of really just reviewing where you are up until this point. How things have played out up until this point. You guys may be communicating with each other. I'm seeing some back and forth communication with you guys with the Knight of Wands there. This is definitely a time of communication. Maybe even a time of ideas here that you guys can really use to, maybe spice things up if you are feeling that things need to be a little bit more spicy. So this, again, I'm just getting the overall sense here that the energy really is that you guys are really communicating about, sorry, it's going to drive me crazy. You guys are really communicating about where the relationship is, where you two even stand with each other. For some of you, you guys may be having the talk, which kind of has been the theme for a lot of the Capricorns these past few weeks. And not to say that the talk is going to lead to the end, it's just that defining talk. For some of you, if you're dating, you may just be at that time in your courtship where you're really saying, okay, where are we going to go? Where are we going to take this? You're both communicating that, or there's the communication about that from one party to the other. In the past here with this relationship, I feel like, okay, it is the Five of Swords. Okay. So I feel like there has been some conflict here in the past. We don't know what that is yet. What I'm saying? Could have been, infidelity. Could have been, lies, secrets, or it could have just been overall that this person necessarily wasn't exactly who you thought they were to be for you. And maybe there was like some inner conflict about that. But overall, I think that right now you're even considering that, like, okay, is that what I really want here? And I feel like for some of you, again, you may be communicating that to your partner as well. That, they had you thinking one thing, and then maybe, something wasn't lived up to. And then now it made you feel like, okay, where do I go from here? Okay. Underlying, we have the King of Cups. Okay. Okay, so I feel like you guys may be coming out of a period of where you haven't been really talking to each other. I really feel like you guys have been maybe thinking about each other a lot, you know, still having deep emotions. Even for some of you who recently have broken up with people, I just really feel like this person still really is on your mind heavy. There's a sense of isolation here while you're like gathering your thoughts and while you're figuring out exactly what it is that you do feel. Sorry, I don't know if you guys can't see that, but while you're trying to figure out what it is that you actually really do feel, if you feel anything, but I'm really feeling that you do. Capricorn, for some of you, this breakup may have not been something that you really wanted, or something that they really wanted. And so, of course, you know, they're having a hard time getting over you, or you're having a hard time getting over them. But I'm just getting a sense of isolation here. It's more, there's been a lot of feelings and no talking, a lot of separation. But I think that is going to change here the first half of November. Now that goes for whether you just recently broke up with someone or whether, you know, you're dealing with someone right now and you guys are just kind of at this little, you know, defining moment in the relationship. Okay, the crowning energy is the Six of Coins. So totally like the balance here. You know, I feel like for a lot of you, you know, Capricorn, you know, you have been really trying to hold on to the real, you know, come and go of the situation. For some of you, I just really feel like, you know, a lot of you may have been having to call all the shots. You were in control maybe of the finances. You were the one that had to make the decisions about what goes here, what goes there, you know, to make sure that everything is balanced out. And I just really feel like for some of you Capricorn, if you're dealing with that in your relationship, there's going to be conversations about that where, you know, you're going to be actually expressing what it is that you feel about how you need to move forward from that. And you know, the importance of you guys needing, okay? The importance of you guys needing to move forward. And when I mean move forward, I mean the importance of you guys needing to really come up with a plan and really figure it out here. And really pull everything up and look at the relationship and really decide, okay, what worked versus what hasn't worked. And, you know, with the Six of Coins, what worked versus what hasn't worked here. I'm really feeling that. It's definitely about that balance. Okay? Potential future for the relationship, the Ace of Swords. So I'm feeling like you guys do figure it out. And we'll look at some other clarifying cards here, but I feel like you guys really do figure it out. There is like this epiphany moment of finding out, okay, this works in the relationship. This makes me happy. This is what makes me want to reciprocate. And, you know, or what makes you want to reciprocate, you know, something like that. For some of you Capricorns, I'm just really feeling like, you know, if this is somebody that you have recently broken up with, like, or just somebody that is just really on your mind, I really feel like there's going to be, or maybe there is this sense of you expressing yourself eventually to them. I feel like you just really have to, some of you are just really dealing with your feelings and deciding if those feelings are going to be, or even worth being reciprocated from this person. Let's see what this bottom of the deck card was. Two of Wands. Excuse me, gotta take a sip of water. Okay. So the Two of Wands. So you got Capricorn. Ultimately, I just feel like, you know, yeah, this is definitely that fork in the road here with the relationship where, you know, you have your compass and you have your directions and, you know, you can choose to go either way. But I feel like a lot of you Capricorns would rather work it out. You guys would rather come to find some kind of balance, some type of agreement, some type of thing that works. Ha, it works. Okay? And however it works for you, whether it's you guys just continue to be friends and you're communicating that, or whether you guys actually do decide to really just give those emotions a go one more time and really put it forth. You know, you really do have that decision here. There's opportunity for you guys to really come together and really talk about things. So for some of you, you could be, you know, patching things up here with the relationship, but for some of you, it just could be really that one last final talk of closure here. But let's take a look. Let's see what clarifying cards we can get from the past and future. Five of Swords, please. Can I have one card? Wow. Hold on. We had a spill. Way too many cards. Okay, Five of Swords, please. Oh, there it is. Okay, Four of Wands. So yeah, so Capricorn, you guys, I feel like there was this time where you guys really were like coming together and really were really building something. Or you guys still are. You know, it's just at that moment now, it's like, okay, you're looking at what you've built. And with the Five of Swords, you're looking at what you're actually standing on here. Okay? It's like, what have you been, you know, getting out of this relationship? And what have I been getting out of this relationship with the Six of Pentacles there? How do we feel about that? There's the communication of that. You want to express that. And with the Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords being there, I just really feel like there is this energy of you guys really figuring it out and working it out. And that's just however this applies to you and the person that's most on your mind or the person that you're dealing with. But let's clarify this Ace of Swords. Okay. So I got three cards to come out. I think I will take these three, but the first card that's flipped over here is the Three of Swords, and then we do have the Four of Cups. Oh wow, we have more than three. Ooh. And now the Four of Swords. Wow, Capricorn, this is a lot of information for you guys. So I feel like Capricorn, I feel like even moving forward through this person, I feel like what's going to happen here is what the Ace of Swords is coming to figure out here for most of you is that you're just really going to discover really that, okay, I'm not even gonna lie. For some of you guys in the first part of November, you guys may be finding out with the Ace of Swords here, you guys may be finding out about an affair or something that really just breaks your heart and just really has you unbalanced. Okay, and definitely with the Four of Cups, you may even feel, I'm not even gonna lie, for some of you, you may even feel guilty. You may even feel like it's your fault here with the Four of Swords, and you're gonna draw back. And then, again, that could be the reason why there's the King of Cups here in the underlying, because you definitely have isolated yourself. For some of you, you do finally choose to isolate yourself. For some of you, this was the reason why. This was the reason why things didn't end if you had already broken up with them. Or if they had already broken up with you, because, you know, yeah, in the past, you guys totally had something going on, but maybe there was like this underlying like sense of being unsettled here, okay? Because you weren't getting what you were putting in. And then, oh my God, and then to discover that, you know, then to discover through communication, through fast communication, harsh communication, maybe even accidental, but just to discover that, you know, there may have been some other things going on here. Of course, that would make you feel like, you know, you're the blame. It makes you want to draw back. Or it just makes you feel just this empty, you know? It's like, I'm just feeling, I'm not to laugh at you guys, but I'm just feeling with this Four of Cups. It's just like, fuck, really? You know? I knew it. I should have listened. You know what I mean? Like, that's just the energy. Like, this guy is just sitting there, like, thinking, like, really? You know? And then with the Four of Swords being right under it, you know, we're definitely getting two fours here. So, yeah, you guys are really pulling back, Capricorn. So let's look at these cards. Oh my God, these were the same cards that came out in the flyers. I had some flyers come off a little earlier, and these were the cards that came out. The Magician, the Five of Wands here, and the Knight of Coins, the Nine of Coins. I feel like these are like advice cards, really, Capricorn. I can't remember if they flew out on camera when I was shuffling, or if it happened when I was doing the pre-shuffle. I guess that just means I talk too much. But anyways, but these are the same cards. So like, okay, so Capricorn, so I just really feel like, yeah, with this Nine of Coins being right here, I just feel like you guys definitely have this energy of, you know, you're really going to be okay regardless, you know, of, you know, if you decide to give this thing one more wing again. But I feel like you guys, if you do decide to give it one more crack, this relationship, if you decide to give it, you know, one more go at it, I just really feel like there is the potential of you, if not running into the same issue of infidelity again, or of secrets and lies again. I just kind of, or anything that could really just potentially break your heart. I just really feel like you guys, like if they're not doing that still, like there are things that may occur that just kind of trigger, you know, how you felt. And again, here with the two fives, I just feel like there's this energy of being really unsettled here. And like with the Five of Swords, not only are you unsettled within yourself, but it's like, you know, for some of you, it may express itself outwardly here. With the Magician there, dang, you know, with the Magician there, like, I just really feel like you guys are just really taking the position of like really looking at everything for what it is. And you're like, you know what? For some of you Capricorns, I just really feel like you guys are like, you know, I think I really did make the right decision by, you know, choosing to be on my own with the Nine of Coins, choosing to be independent here, because the Two of Wands does indicate that you guys definitely have a choice to make. Okay? You guys definitely have a choice to make. I feel like, yeah, now I know why those cards came out again. So I feel like this could be one potential choice that you guys lead to. However, this could definitely be, you know, another option where you guys really just take a second look. I feel like, you know, even though you guys are coming together to really look at your relationship as a whole together, I feel like there's a part of you Capricorn that's like in the back of your mind doing your own kind of, you know, once over here, you know, or it's you not allowing yourself to be betrayed again. And that's why you're retreating. That's definitely the energy here for the Four of Swords and the King of Cups, like this isolation. It's like you're not, I feel like with the potential of this communication, of them trying to come back or you trying to come back, there's like this there's this potential of you, somebody or you, I really feel like it's you, but you know, you're not really having too much feelings about it, even though you do have emotions about it. I just don't feel like you are really giving into those. You're really fighting against those with the Five of Wands there. And the Four of Swords, like you're not really giving too much. You're not really saying what's on your mind or what's in your heart too much. For some of you Capricorn, I really just feel like, you know, if they have come back or if they do come back to offer you something, or, you know, another option here in love, I really feel like you guys are just really taking the energy of like just really looking at them like, you know, after all this you did to me, you think I'm going to choose to come back to that when I have everything that I need already? Yeah, things might not be perfect. You know what I mean? But what? You know? So that's just the energy I see, Capricorn. I mean, honestly, I'm not even going to lie. This reading was kind of a little all over the place a little bit. Especially since we had like all those flyers, all those cards come out. But I really feel like this does speak to some of you, if not all of you, or most of you. So let's see what the romance angels have to add. Okay, so the top card is going to be you. Top card is, yeah, heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings for each other. Totally. Yeah, I mean, you guys are doing that this week or this next couple of weeks if you haven't been doing that already. Now, look at this card real quick. Hold on, let me draw their card under the deck so I can put this down. Okay, so look at this real quick now. Now, let's just look at this card. Like, you're trying to talk to them. They're not really hearing it. They're probably got some scheming going on. That's just the energy I see here based on the reading. So, you know, heart-to-heart conversations, man. Honestly, even if they don't listen, even if you feel like they don't listen, just get it off your chest. It's time. You've been holding back for a minute. And not holding back in the sense of, just allowing things to happen, but, you just really have not been, even if you guys have broken up, I feel like for some of you, there hasn't been a lot of communication about it or with each other. But now there may be that time in that part of the relationship where you have had some separation, or in the breakup where you have had some separation. And now there's this opportunity for you to come together and really hash out and really look with the Magician here and really look at everything that has gone on in the past and everything that could possibly go on in the future. Not to say that things will, but you have to, there's just things to consider. Totally, with the Six of Coins. Their energy, wedding. This situation involves marriage. Okay. Now, Capricorn, for some of you guys, I'm not laughing at the situation. I'm just really laughing at just how wild this is. So for some of you, Capricorn, the whole situation is, you may have been finding out that they may have been married. Or for some of you guys may have been married and then they were doing something on the outside of their relationship before. I mean, with the Four of Wands there, definitely. Capricorn, I really feel like this may be somebody that you recently divorced. Or maybe divorced some time ago. For some of you, I'm getting the energy with all these fours here on the table. The Four of Wands, the Four of Cups, Four of Swords. There's this energy of, like, things may have been very stable, but just not very happy. This could indicate for some of you guys that you guys might be reconciling here, and there could be wedding bells. You guys might really hash this out and really talk it out, but if you choose to, Cappy. So let's see what the love angels have to say. What advice they can give you guys, because Capricorn, whoa. But I guess that's how it is always, like after a breakup. I mean, even though I know not every Capricorn broke up with somebody, but I just feel like, the readings really for Capricorn, for me lately, have been very, in the tune of breaking up or about to break up. So, sometimes after a breakup, like, things do get really crazy. You really start to really feel, have a lot of feelings. You have a lot of things that you can really, maybe for some of you have a lot of time on your hands. And maybe that's why this reading does seem a little bit wonky. But I think I made the best out of it. You guys will have to let me know in the comment box. All right, Capricorn. True love. This love is a once in a lifetime love. Oop. Well, maybe that's why I dropped it, right? I ain't gonna lie. I feel like some of y'all Capricorns are probably like in my thing now saying, what? Like, I just broke up with this person. Okay, yeah. But, hey, it was your choice. Okay? But anyways, for you guys, Capricorn, I just really feel like, with the true love card being here, this might not necessarily say that, this person is the person that you are still needing to be with, but, this person could have been a particular soulmate that really did teach you a lot of lessons about yourself, and vice versa to them. With the true love here, this is definitely a once in a lifetime love. So not to say that you're meant to be with this person forever, but, there is the energy of here, like, for what it was, you guys definitely did learn something from each other. And again, that's indicated with the Six of Coins. There was definitely maybe some karma balanced out, where you guys did connect to a certain point. And then with the Nine of Coins being there, again, it just indicates that, there was some instance where something made one of you rise above, or feel like, there needed to, there was some kind of conflict where, where it started to take a bad turn here. Well, anyways, Capricorn, let me know how this worked out for you guys, in the comment box. Again, this energy does carry us through the middle of November and maybe further. Well, anyways, I'll let you guys go. If you'd like to book a personal reading, you can email me at LuminantLibraTarot@gmail.com. I'd be happy to go ahead and correspond with you about setting up your personal reading. Capricorn, you guys have a great November, and I'll see you guys later.